Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Hobby Gaming. I know I haven't published in a little while, except for the video I published an hour ago, but I've had, like, family and stuff to do, and I gotta get a new system for recording up because, yippee. Now today, we're taking a look back into Roblox Studio, but no scripting. We're just gonna be taking a look at what it is and what you need to know. Now, if you see here, there's a bunch of different maps or items here. This is all your stuff that you got from the toolbox. Which the toolbox is where you get any of your items. Could be like any model. See here, I can touch that house. That item was from the toolbox. And now if you want to edit any of your items, you can scale it, you can rotate it, and you can move it. Now if you want to color it, you just, color it. And now another useful thing about Roblox Studio is it has this Explorer tab, which you're always going to want to have open. It is literally like our organization folder, so it has everything in the game you need to know. Workspace is where all your models or toolbox items go. Let's say I click on this item, it'll take me down to 4 indestructible. And now if you see here, these are just all the parts for it and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, a model is a section of parts, and a part is a certain part of the game. And now players is just the people in the game working on it. Lighting, I think that's self-explanatory. Replicated storage is where you put some of your events for your game, and sometimes other like scripts that need to go into here. Depends on what the script is. Now, service service is where all your scripts are gonna go that you want for your game. Now, let's say I want to work on some random script. Let's do data store. You can click on any script, and it'll pull it up. Any code. A script is basically a I don't know how you want to call it, like a section of lines of code that you write so that certain things in your game happen. Now, if you're wondering, well, why is there so much stuff here? Well, this is a game that me and my friends actually are working on right now. It's called Capture the Flag. I know most people know what Capture the Flag is, but we're including a bunch of different maps, and when we get this finished, it'll be published on Roblox. And the next part about Roblox Studio is server storage. That is for like your more advanced stuff, like some parts that you want to give a script to, or screen GUIs like this. These two buttons here open top and save our screen GUIs. They look like they're buttons, but I can't do anything about that right now because I'm not testing the game, so it won't do anything. Now, starter GUI is where all of your screen GUIs get created. A screen GUI is a little section on your screen that has something that's implemented. See here how it says LLX coins? That was created from a screen GUI. And now some of the screen GUIs you can't even see because they're disabled until you get close enough. Like if you look here, there would be two screen GUIs here, but you can't see them until you actually play the game. Next is Starter Pack. That's for if you have any weapons or tools in your games. So like tools could be, let's type in tools and see what comes up. So like you can have a knife, you can have cameras, you can have swords, rocket launchers, any weapon you want to use. And as long as you put it in here, your player will spawn in with that item. So our player is where like certain scripts go for players themselves. That's where it goes. Now teams is only if you have a team game. We have here a red versus blue, and that's what it's gonna be for all side on every single map. It's not color coded on every single map because I don't want to make every single thing red. And that's it for this Explorer. Now let me tell you about the little, I guess you want to call it like menu up here. I've already told you about the select, move, rotate, and scale. And now you can have toolbox, which is showed in the parts. You can actually choose a part like a block, sphere, wedge, corner wedge, or cylinder. Edit it all you want, and then you can create it. And now, material manager, like you literally just change material or something. This is your test button. This is your game settings. And this is team test. Team test is where you test with multiple players. Now let's go to model. Model also has a select, move, scale, and rotate. And also has a color. And there's not much to it that's already on the home. But like everything else is more advanced. And now you can see here, script, local script, and module script. You can, local scripts, they're not really a major difference. It just, a local script is like a main script. A regular script is what usually you would use for, like, for the local script, and the module script is like the big game scripts. Like the main game. Now let's go to avatar. Not much here. Like, accessory fitting, tools, and creating accessories. Testing is literally just testing. Now view. We've already seen explore. Now I'll show you properties. Now look, it looks like properties are blank, right? Click on this house. You can edit the house. You can edit its scale. Let's do 2.5. And you can see how you can change the scale. A little smaller. I'll change it back to 2.705. Yeah, you can change a whole bunch of stuff for some of these items. Some of them have more than others. Let's see what this has. These trees have a lot of different stuff. And now, let's talk about some of these items that I think are important. I think output's useful. That is for you to play a game. See all these messages here? These tell me what's like, I joined the game, and it's more useful for you to actually play the game. It'll let you know if any errors occur. And then you're going to want script analysis. It tells you all the errors, warnings, and information to handle in your game. Errors are just, things that make the game not work properly, and warnings aren't necessarily bad. It's just things that, it's like proper grammar. It's not wrong, but they would prefer if you fix it correctly. And some of them just don't make any sense, in my opinion. And now, if you're playing with multiple people and making a game, you want to do team create and team chat. Team chat doesn't look like much, but when other players join, you can talk to your teammates, like you could on Roblox. Here. And now, let's see if there's anything else that's important. There's plugins. Yeah, I'll probably go to the game settings to show you if you have a game. Name, description, age recommendation, and all that kind of stuff. Communication, like if you want players to use their microphone and camera in this game. I mean, I don't honestly prefer it because I don't care about microphone, but camera is not the best. I mean, I'll probably enable it because people want to do it. Now, permissions is obviously, like, if you want to do public or private, it's public or private. Monetization is if you're going to create badges or in private servers. Security is, more, like, it's, like, more to help you with your game. Like, you want to enable these two right away. If you're going to have, like, leaders type that save. Places how many versions of the game exist. Like, every time you save the game, it'll create a version of itself. Localization, like you can do the language. And I put every single translated language that it'll pop up that I had. And I actually can enable and use translated content, like enable translated content in game, and then automatically capture text from game UI while players play. I'm not going to enable that because I actually have no clue what it does. and I don't really care. Now, this is where you edit someone's avatar when they start in, so they can be huge or they can be small. World, like basic stuff like walk speed, jump, and slope. And then other, it's like, stuff you don't really need to unless you have a game. And then you save all your stuff. Now, there's not much else to this. Let me close the place down to show you two other things that could be important. It's gonna take a second because my game is large. Alright, this is where you create your new templates. Like, see here, I went from having a flat terrain or quasi basically to having that game. And you don't even need to be a pro at making stuff to make a good game. Now you go to your games, you could do either you personally made yourself, games you made with a group, and games that people share with you. Recent is obviously recent, and then archive games is games you do not want to work on anymore. Like, you don't want to even touch. Yeah, because I've definitely played games where I do not want to touch them because they're like, not able to be fixed. I mean, you can delete them, I think. I'm not going to go into that. And I won't just let you know, like, Half-Life 5 2 game is going to be coming out soon. And if any of you guys have any ideas for a scripting or a build, anything that you guys want help with or want to know how to do, let me know in the comments down below. And also, like and subscribe to this video.